Welcome back, paddle fans across the globe. This is 200 square meters Bang Average Padel at its absolute best. Here we are. Now this is the second video of a 3-game thriller. Luke, that's me, I'm commentating, that's me at the back, rushing the net there in the black. And I'm playing with Brad, 4-foot Brad, who has just asked it up on cue. And we are playing against Jack, who was right there, tippy-toeing around the court. And Matt the Mammoth, good-looking Santa, Matt the Hat, at the back of the court there. There we are, Jack hitting the ball. Now look what happened, little recap. Me and Brad won the first one. It went to the line, but we won it. We put in a good performance. Matt stressing, having to go, arguing points, etc. But that's it. You know, the facts are the facts. We won. So normally at the end of a game on a Saturday morning, we would switch things around. But Matt said, I don't want to switch around. I reckon we can do these two, Jack. So we were like, bring it on. Let's go. I'm never going to have that off of Matt. I don't care if he's about 500 years old and from the North Pole. Couldn't give a monkeys. Right, so look, all of the 200 square meter fans, you know that I pepper this channel every now and again with a bit of education, right? See it as a little, you know, a call to educate the masses out there. I'm fluent in Cockney rhyming slang. You know, don't hate me for it. It's a dying language like Latin, spoken by millions across the globe at one time, but now it is dying out. So Cockney rhyming slang, if you say the words, I couldn't give a monkeys, that basically means I don't care. All right, so the next time you're at home, and say, for example, if you're male and your missus says to you, look, darling, the dog's had a massive shite in the garden. Can you go out there and tidy it up for me? You're going to go, I don't give a monkeys, right? And that way you would see her face contort with confusion. She'd be like, don't give a monkeys, like what? And you'd be like, I don't care what Fido has done in the garden. I don't give a monkeys, which means you couldn't give a hoot, you don't care, you don't give a damn. Try it on for size. Next time the boss says, look, Watson, I need you to have a look at the O'Keefe account, you're going to go, I couldn't give a monkeys about the O'Keefe account. Yeah? Couldn't give a monkeys. Your boss would just walk away with their tail in between their legs because they know they've been outclassed by a greater being. A being. Oh, look at Jack there. Shut up, Jack. Jack, what are you doing here? What, you won 1 point and you're giving it to the camera? Look at this. Look. You should feel ashamed. You should feel ashamed. So anyway, yeah, I don't give a monkeys. Tell your boss and he will walk away with his tail in between his legs, knowing that he has been outclassed by a human being who is fluent in Cockney rhyming slang. Yeah? You're welcome. Just put in the comments below, couldn't give a monkeys. Yeah, just put it in there, Brad. What are you doing playing a shot like that? Look, Jack's celebrating. Brad, that's not one of your shots, Brad. You should know that. You should behave yourself. Look at Jack. Let's scurry, and he doesn't know what he's doing. Anyway, I've no idea what the score is, but I'm assuming that good-looking Santa and Jack are up a point, even though he's applauding that from Brad. Nice little shot there from the little man, Brad. Here we go, Jack with the little backhanded lob. He loves that shot. I actually watched Jack play in a competition at the weekend that I was meant to be playing in. But I had to pull out like the day before. My Achilles has been killing me. Anyway, too much paddle, if there was such a thing, but apparently there is. There's Matt with the lobberoo. Oh, looked like it went through the glass and I still returned it anyway. Just a little psychological message there, letting him know, don't care what you do, you can try and lob. I'd still be on the end of it anyway. All right, here we are. So yeah, 3-match thriller. Sorry for the spoiler, but obviously Brad and I are going to lose this one. Then it goes to the third set. Look at this, the little taparoos. I think we went into it thinking, you know what, we've done them once. Easy win, but we came a cropper. The boys came good. Brad netting it there. Little chip, he saw the space. Now he's looking at his phone. He's like, my missus is messaging me. She's like, where are you? Are you hanging out the back of that girl from Essex again? Brad's like, no, darling, I told you I don't do that anymore. Anyway, right, what have we got? Right, through the glass, there's loads of that going on. What is going on here? Right, little tap from the back. Anyway, yeah, Brad, I haven't actually seen him since this game. I haven't seen it. Weird, because I've messaged him a couple of times and he hasn't even bothered to come back to my messages. Brad, you rude bastard. You absolute bastard. That's what I want to say. Maybe I should start voice noting him and saying, Brad, yeah, like, what's going on? Felt we had chemistry. We managed to do over Matt the Hat, Matt the Mammoth, and Jack, nice guy Jack. But yeah, he just hasn't been responsive. Weird, probably gave me a wrong number at the end of the game. He's like, yeah, I'm up for playing again. Wrong number in your phone, there you go. But anyway, right, we're getting through it here. 6 minutes in of 10 minutes worth of highlights or lowlights, depending on how you see them. What we got? Little chip, little taparoo. Matt with an atrocious lob there. Brad just killed it, ruthless. Love that, right up at the net. You know when you're playing and you're in the right place at the right moment and you just think, I am going to absolutely belt it. Guys and girls from around the globe, you know, Spain, places like that. Look at this, look. Jack scurrying. Love that, love a scurry, yeah? You know when you see horrible when you yourself have to do a scurry. Look, little chipperoo. Jack's like, I've got it. I can get it. No, Jack. You haven't got that acceleration. The little rueful hit of the racket. Look, we get another one. Watch the way, like, the anger. He hits it. Hits the racket into the net. Turns around like, yeah, couldn't care. Couldn't care less. Couldn't give a monkeys. But you can, Jack. I know it. Bothers you, but anyway, you love seeing people do the paddle scurry. There's Jack with another scurry, loves it. Big fan of the scurry. Anyway, here we go. Right, Matt at the back of the court. What's he got? Loves a lob. Bang on the end of it, Jack. Don't even bother, Jack. Might as well have just watched it. You don't return those. Here we go. Smash, but then I'm back to my worst there. The 1 meter smash into the bottom of the net. Like, got nowhere near it, even though Jack got nowhere near that. Very satisfying. Where's Santa? Has he hit it recently? Jack's a one-man show. Jack and Brad. Here I go, getting involved. Little... Oh, Jack! The 1 yard smash straight into the top of the net. I usually plough those about an inch from the bottom of the net. Here we go. Unorthodox. Guys and girls, listen, you have to be watching this with a big old smirk on your face, right? Because this is why you're here. I said it before. You're not here because we're good, because, let's face it, writing on the wall, we are not good. We're just enthusiastic. Yeah, we know we're average and we don't care. Keep on putting videos up. We've got all the gear. No idea. Look at that little 1 yard smash into the corner. Feck! Oh, you know when you do it, you're like, how does that? I'm literally a metre away from their side of the court. I'm coming down on the ball. How have I put that through the net with force? Oh man, but anyway, this is why you're here. It's because you can relate. It's not because you're going to learn anything, because you're not. Maybe a bit of Cockney rhyming slam, but no paddle. Look at that, Brad. Great shot to the bottom of the net. Oh, feck, we're on the back foot. We know it. They've got momentum. We keep on ploughing things. Oh, yes. Look at that. Did you? Oh, look, we get a slow-mo. Matt the Mammoth. Ooh, from the Ice Age. There we go. Look at that right at the top of the glass. Flipping brilliant. Look at this. I've still got it. Ooh. No. Back to the Ice Age. Get back to the North Pole during the Ice Age. That's just... It's just amazing. Thing with Matt, he never puts his hand up to say sorry. He just looks at the floor and mopes off to the other side of the court. It's something I've noticed about Matt. Love him for it. Shout out to you, Matt. Anyway, little horrendous chip there, but Jack, could he finish? Could he? Feck. No. On the end of it, we're like, we still survive. Just put everything to Jack. Put everything. No. Brad's like, no, I'm going to stick it in the bottom of the net. Oh, man, they've definitely got the momentum. You see, when you give the opposition hope, you have had it. Anyway, last few seconds. Guys and girls, comment below. Couldn't give a monkey's. Shizer, we lost that one. Hey-ho. Peace.